Hey everybody, DigiTiff here, and happy Sunday! Welcome to another Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild stream. It has been almost 3 months since we last played Breath of the Wild, which is crazy. We've been on a bit of a hiatus. We played Breath of the Wild consistently throughout January and the first little bit of February of this year. Then Avowed came out, and Avowed became our weekend game for almost 3 months because it was quite a meaty open world RPG that I was trying to really take my time with, and I really enjoyed Avowed. But now that Avowed is done, we are coming back around The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's been so long, you guys might have forgotten by now, but we're actually doing a unique challenge in Breath of the Wild. This is something that's been on my gaming bucket list for quite some time. We are going to try to 100% complete the game. So I'll need to double check where we're at. We're obviously still really early in the process. 100% completing this game is no joke. It is quite difficult, due mostly in part to the number of Korok seeds that you need to get. So it said there on our loading screen that we actually last played this on February 8th. As you can see, we've got 122 Korok seeds and 20 shrines. Those are both things that you need to get 100% completion. There are 900 Korok seeds and just over 100 shrines, I believe 120 shrines. So, I mean, someone can do the math, but we're maybe 15% complete. There are a bunch of other things we have to do as well, such as completing the main story. And we actually, on our last stream, I'm pretty sure, unless my memory fails me, we actually completed the first of 4 divine beasts. So, you know, we're somewhere around maybe 15 to 20% complete this whole run. I said at the very beginning, my goal for this run is to hopefully get it complete by the end of the year. So today it is May 11th, and we're maybe, let's just say 20% complete for ease. So I think we're on track to finish up by the end of the year. My plan is we're going to be playing Breath of the Wild as our weekend game throughout the month of May. So we'll get another 4, maybe 5 streams in before we maybe move to something else, or maybe we'll keep up with Zelda. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, all of that is to say we are back in Breath of the Wild, and as it has been quite some time since we last played, you'll have to forgive me as I no doubt have forgotten many of the controls, so we'll figure it out as we go here, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. The whole plan for the Breath of the Wild streams is to just have a very chill, very relaxed experience, which I think is perfect for a Sunday afternoon. So hopefully we'll relax here today, hang out, have a good time, and we'll find lots of Korok seeds. Hey Octor, how are you? Octor says, math you say, not Einstein. If we all put our collective brains together, we might have enough processing power to figure out what percentage of completion I'm at here in Breath of the Wild, but it's going to take all of us, okay? It's going to be a group effort. Also, TS, hello. I know you're lurking, so I'm not sure if you can hear me, but hello and happy Sunday to everybody. So the very last thing we did, and again, you're going to have to bear with me as I inevitably press all of the buttons incorrectly. The very last thing we did was the Daga Keek Shrine right here, just outside the Zora village, right underneath the Veiled Falls. So you may remember, but I'm not raw dogging this 100% completion run, for lack of a better term. I do have an interactive map that I've been using. So let's move from here, the shrine, and see where it wants to take us next. So there's a seed here, which we already have. There's a seed here, which we already have. And then I think we'll head this way next. Yeah, so from Luto's Crossing, there's a whole bunch of seeds here that I actually already have pinned, so that's good. So there's one there, one there, one there, and then one there. Oh, I must have already put all the pins down. So what I've been doing is essentially just marking my map sort of along with the in-game map to make things easier, and it looks like I already did it. So you can see there's a bunch of seeds that I have marked all along here, actually. Oh wow, there's a ton. that we need to get. So I guess we'll just, without further ado, we'll just sort of pick one and move from there. So how about, it's probably easiest if I warp here to Lanayru Tower, and then we sort of make our way backwards. I think is going to be the easiest thing to do here. So let's try that. You don't want to have a peek inside my brain. It's mainly ASMR and Warhammer 40k. I mean, I've never played a Warhammer game, but it's my understanding that the Warhammer universe is extremely lore heavy. So honestly, it probably would take up a full human brain to understand the breadth of the Warhammer 40k lore. From my understanding anyway. So hey, I think that's brain space well used if you asked me. Alrighty, so from here we're going to go sort of to the northeast to this one right here in the Tobble Woods. And then the question's going to be, can I remember how to take out my paraglider, or are we just going to jump off, I'm going to forget, and then we're going to die? Let's find out! No, I got it. Okay. Whew. Whew, that could have went a lot worse. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I saw a lot of you guys on Thursday for my birthday stream, which was so much fun. Thank you again to everybody who stopped by for the birthday stream. I had an absolute blast, and I had a blast the rest of the weekend celebrating my birthday. Yahaha! There's our first Korok of the day! Alright. I missed those little yahaha sounds. But yeah, so after the birthday stream on Thursday, I actually went to the movies. Me and Alana went and saw Thunderbolts, the new Marvel movie, which everyone is raving about, and I can see why people love it. It was genuinely a really good film. I would recommend you guys to go see it if you're wondering. Thunderbolts was really good. So that's what we did on Thursday. I took Friday off as well for an extra long weekend, and I spent most of Friday actually playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I finally got around to checking that game out, and much like Thunderbolts, I understand completely where all the hype is coming from. Clair Obscur is amazing. If you guys haven't checked that game out yet and you're a fan of turn-based RPGs, I 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm about 10 hours into the game now, so still fairly early on, but I'm far enough in it to know that I love it. So that's basically what I've been up to for my birthday, and it's been a good one. Oh god, hi, die. Okay. Now there should be another Korok seed. Ah yes, right here. This is one of those ones where I've got to show off my basketball skills. Yeah. Ugh, there we go. No Steph Curry, but, you know, we'll take it. I'm a whole year younger. Yes, that's actually how it works. I am, you know, the female version of Benjamin Button. Every year I actually get younger on my birthday, so... Yes, that is exactly how it works. I'm glad you realized that, Octor. Hey Beast, how are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. After a little hiatus, we are returning to pick up where we left off in our 100% complete run. And you know what that means, right? We're going to be hunting for Koroks. It's going to be nice and cozy, relaxing stream today. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday, and thank you guys for stopping in. Alright, so it looks like the next Korok, it's like out in the water, but that's because it's one of those balloon ones where you actually need to shoot a bunch of balloons. And I think in order to access it, we need to be sort of up on top of this cliff. So I think the best thing for us to do will be to warp up to Divine Beast Varuta, and then I won't have to climb that cliff. Who is my favorite basketball player? My favorite basketball player of all time is DeMar DeRozan. He was a Toronto Raptor. He was an instrumental Toronto Raptor, one of the first Raptors who really committed to Toronto and turned our franchise around, and is perhaps best known as being the player that we traded for Kawhi Leonard, which ultimately won us the NBA championship. So I was very sad when we traded DeMar because he was my favorite player, but obviously it worked out because we went on to win the NBA Finals that following year. But yeah, DeMar DeRozan is my all-time favorite basketball player, closely followed by Kyle Lowry, another Toronto Raptor. You know what's funny? My guess was going to be Chris Bosh because he was on the Raptors. Well, that would have been a good guess, right? That would have been a great guess. I love me some Chris Bosh, too. He kind of left the Raptors, like, kind of before I really got into basketball, so Chris Bosh isn't my personal favorite Raptor, but he's certainly in the conversation of, you know, great Raptors of all time. But yeah, I'm very biased. My favorite players are all from my favorite team, so I'm certainly biased. Belated Merry Cake Day. Thank you very much, Octor. It was, as I said, it was a great birthday. Really enjoyed myself. I'm honestly just sad it's over. I've got to go back to work tomorrow. I took a few days off to celebrate my birthday, and I just wish I could take all the days off to celebrate me all the time, you know? But alas, the world goes on whether I want it to or not. Now, it's saying I can't get too close to the Divine Beast, which is fine. But it just makes my job here of navigating to this Korok seed a little bit harder. Okay. So there should be balloons here somewhere. There's usually like a stump or something you have to stand on. It should be right here somewhere. Or am I too high? See, the issue with the interactive map that I'm using is it's just 2D, so I'm looking at stuff top down. So it can be hard to see whereabouts exactly I'm supposed to be. But actually, I see now on this map, I'm next to another Korok seed. I think this one apparently is a magnesis puzzle. So, let's see, is it down? Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, cool. Perfect, perfect. Now I gotta remember how to use magnesis. There we go. So, it goes right... oh god. Okay, so you have to make both of these the same, but obviously they're rotated. So it goes right here, I think? Yeah. Got it! Yeah! Okay, well maybe if this Korok seed was down here, then the balloons are down here too. Maybe I shot too far up the mountain, literally. Let's see. Balloons. Balloons, balloons, balloons. Anybody see any balloons? The issue is like, I don't want to go too far down, because God forbid I go too far down and then I need to climb back up, and it's going to be extremely annoying. But at the same time, if it's actually down here, then it's down here, you know? There's nothing I can really do about that. Oh, hang on, I see it. Oh, it was way down there. Okay. It was way down there. Now, this is fine. The issue is going to be, I've got to find somewhere that I can sort of perch and shoot my bow. Yeah, what the... You know what I should have done? I should have jumped off the cliff and shot it as I was falling, is what I should have done. I might drown here. To be completely honest with you, I think I'm gonna drown here. Oh, I found a spot. I can perch. It's a miracle. Okay. I don't want to use ice arrows. Well, except I'm gonna have to use ice arrows because that's the only arrows I have, so. Get rid of that guy first. There we go. Beauty! Yeah! Alright, nice. let's update my map. So I got that one. Got that one. Got that one. And I got that one. Alright, so next... we might actually have to teleport back up to Varuta now, because the next one does appear to be a bit higher up. Let's go check it out. But yeah, what's everyone else been up to this weekend? Hope everybody's had a good one, whether it's been a sort of a exciting, action-packed one, or whether it's just been a relaxing one, or whether it's been, you know, one full of chores or errands. No matter what your weekend looked like, I hope it's been a good one. It's really starting to feel like spring here in my neck of the woods, which is exciting. Spent some time outside this morning, actually. One of the jobs on my to-do list is to try to clean up our balcony after the winter, because not only is it dirty from winter, but we unfortunately also live next to a construction site, so the amount of dust is unreal. I've gotten out and swept it, but it definitely needs to be mopped, and I've got to clean off all the patio furniture too, so I'm just sort of doing that piecemeal, doing a little bit here, a little bit there, rather than overexert myself and do it all at the one time. Alright, so there's that Korok. That was easy. And now... the next one is all the way up here at the top of Ruto Mountain. Okay. Oops. Delete stamp. There we go. Hey Sleepy, you took advantage of it always being waterslide park season? Ugh, I'm so jealous of your Hawaiian lifestyle. I am so very jealous, but that sounds fantastic. I hope you guys had a great time at the water park. I haven't been to a water park in... oh my god. I'm trying to think when was the last time I was at a water park. I probably when I was a teenager? It's probably been over a decade. It has been a good minute since I was last at a water park, that's for sure. Me and my partner were actually talking this this weekend where I don't know if I told you guys this actually now that I'm saying it. We're getting married this year. We're getting married in October, which is very exciting. So we've sort of been thinking about what we want to do for a honeymoon, and we're thinking we might actually go back to Hawaii for our honeymoon. So that would be really nice to spend a week in Hawaii. We never got to Maui when we were in Hawaii, so I think that's where we're going to be headed this time if we do end up going to Hawaii for the honeymoon. Spend a week in Maui, very low-key. Resting and relaxing and soaking up that sun. By the sound of the music and that giant red ball in the sky, it looks like we have got ourselves a blood moon. While we're here, we do have some history of the Zora. This is Addendum 1, King Dorephan stands his ground. After around 100 years after King Dorephan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldier's spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorephan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the Guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the Guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the Guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the King's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. That's badass. So remember, the Zora King is huge. He's like really big. But even still, picking up a guardian and just chucking it into a ravine is honestly very impressive. Extremely impressive. Alright, Zelda's gonna give us her spiel about the blood moon rising once again. Alright, I think this is our Korok right here. Bye-bye. And there should be another one down here. I maybe should have gotten this other one first, but alas. Looks like it's right here. Fairy lights. Got him! Alright. Bye-bye! Over here we can get some fleet lotus seeds. Om nom nom. Okay, so that one's done. This one's done. Now we're gonna head up this way. Do I have these marked? Yes, I do. So there's this one right here will be our next one. Which looks like it should be a rock sort of on top of the cliff there. Getting all of the Koroks today. Hey Meerkat, I guess you can't hear me, but hello, hello. Thank you very much. That's right, it is Mother's Day here in Canada and the US today, so I appreciate the Mother's Day greetings for being a cat mama. It's a thankless job sometimes, but you know, someone has to do it. Someone has to take care of little Miss Muffin. And happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. Honestly, just happy Parents' Day to any parents. I don't think we even need to gender it at this point. If you are a parent, you deserve to be celebrated, and GG's and thank you for everything that you do for helping to raise that next generation of ours. Okay, this Korok, is it down there? Kind of looks like it, hey, on the map? Yeah, it's right there. There's a mysterious rock. Yeah-ha-ha! Alright, and then the next one is sort of up over the other way, on top of another cliff. There's a lot of... You look like you're gonna attack me. I was perfectly willing to leave this boar alone, and then it decided it wanted to attack me, so... Spear to the butt, we'll take its meat. And as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, there's so much rock climbing in this region. The Koroks are spread all around. But I suppose we need to prepare ourselves for the inevitable rock climbing of the other regions. The Goron region is just one giant volcanic mountain, so that's obviously going to involve a lot of climbing. And then the region with the bird people is also just one big mountain, so... If anything, this is the least mountainous region of the game. Well, I guess the desert's probably the least mountainous, but we're just preparing ourselves for the climb to come. Now, our next one should be right over here. I'm wondering, are we gonna have to climb up that big mountain over there? Probably. Probably. There we go. Here's another one. Nice. Yeah. And Korok's kind of fast and furious here, to be honest with you. Okay, so I already got that one, which is nice, because that was the next one on the map here. So if we got that one, then let's see. The map is sort of bringing me back. Where are they bringing me back? Back this way. Oh, okay. I see. So if we warp back here, there's one there. And then there's one in Zello Pond. And then there's a shrine here. And then there's another Korok seed there. Okay. You know what I should do someday? So we started a new file for this 100% run, of course. And I actually started the new file on a new profile on my Nintendo Switch because I didn't want to erase my very first file, just for sentimental reasons. It felt wrong to erase my very first playthrough. So all of that is to say is I still have my first playthrough on my profile. I should go in sometime and see how many Korok seeds I completed, because I completed the game, did all the side quests. I did everything except get all the Korok seeds because, well, you know, getting the Korok seeds are annoying. So I'm just wondering how many Korok seeds I actually got naturally in my playthrough. And I feel like we should go check sometime. Okay, here we go. So this is a race. This is one of those ones where you've got to get over there in a certain amount of time. Luckily, they do give you quite a bit of time. Unfortunately, I ran out of stamina. Come on, Linky. We would have done a lot better if I could have glided further. It's glided, right? Glid is not a word. English is hard. Come on. Run, Link. You really gotta work on your cardio. Your stamina isn't the greatest, and I'm not one to talk. My stamina isn't the greatest, but you know, I'm also not a legendary hero, so... Whew, I think we're gonna make it just in time. Nice! Phew! I'm out of breath just from watching Link do that one. Alright. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day to Tiff's sugar mama, Alana. I will pass along that greeting to her later. Now, there should be lily pads in this pond, apparently. I can't see them, though. Oh, they're over here. Okay. Question is, do I have enough height? Oh yeah, we do. Except it did not work. So normally for the lily pads, you just have to like fall into them, into the circle. That did not work there. Okay. I might drown here too. Yeah. Womp womp. Well, we'll try that again. At least now I know where the lily pads are. Can sort of angle it a little bit better. Try to glide right in there. Unfortunately, due to the limitations of the Nintendo Switch, the draw distance in this game isn't always the best. Like, you can't even see the lily pads till you get to about right here, but it's fine. The fact that they managed to make this game on the Nintendo Switch is impressive as hell. Also, wow, I fucked that up so bad. That was honestly embarrassing. Oh my god. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm just gonna drown, and that'll bring me back up on top of the cliff and just make it easier. Come on, Link. Please drown. Let's try this again. You just need to fall straight down into the lily pads. And I totally screwed that up. Okay. There we go. Got it. Nice! Bye-bye! Now, we get a little break from the Koroks because we've got a shrine coming up. If I can make it over to that side without drowning. That should be the Shayrata Shrine. Shrine number 21 out of 120. So again, not only do we have 900 Korok seeds to find, which is a feat in and of itself, but we do have 120 shrines to find as well. So again, completing this 100% run is really no joke. There is so much required from you. Which is precisely why it was on my gaming bucket list, because I feel like if I can do this, it'll sort of be like one of those achievements you can really brag about. Now, unfortunately, this river has a current, and I don't think I'm even moving right now. I'm pretty sure we are essentially swimming in place, so drowning is a realistic possibility. Yeah. There it is. Hey, Euro, how are you? Happy Sunday. Good to see you. I hope you've been having a good weekend so far. We have not played Breath of the Wild in quite some time, but we are back at it today. What do I have equipped that's... Oh, my bow. And we're on the hunt for the Korok seeds, for the shrines, for all the good stuff. We're also trying not to get electrocuted. Now the question is, how am I going to get over there? I could climb that mountain, I guess, and sort of glide down, but that feels like a really roundabout way to do it. I'm wondering if I just find sort of a shorter point that we can just swim across. You're good playing some Oblivion? Nice. Sounds like a good way to spend a Sunday. Nothing better than an open world RPG, right? Whether it's Breath of the Wild, whether it's Oblivion, whether it's Avowed. The gamers have been blessed with RPGs so far this year. Alright, do I have any weapons that won't electrocute me? Yes, I have this one. Nice. Now, to get in here though, we're gonna have to light these brambles on fire, which obviously I can't do while it's raining. So, we're gonna have to wait for the storm to pass. While we wait, we can sneak strike some of these Lizzle foes. And steal their stuff. Actually, I'm gonna want that because we're gonna need a way to light those brambles on fire. And I don't have any other wooden weapons. But if we take this, once the rain stopped, I'll light a fire. Then we'll set this thing on fire and use it to light the brambles, because I don't have any fire arrows or anything else like that. What I do need, though, is a good old snack. Yeah. I assume I have wood and flint. I hope I'm not making... Yeah, we've got flint. Okay, I don't have wood, though. God damn it. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go for another swim, because I'm gonna need to cut down some trees so I can get wood to start this fire. Oh, no, hang on. Don't need to go for a swim. We're good. Cut down this tree. Oh, that's not gonna work. There we go. There we go. Okay. We got wood. We got flint. I've got a wooden weapon. All we need to do is wait for this storm to pass. speaking of good RPGs, I mentioned this earlier, but I finally got around to starting Clair Obscur Expedition 33, the brand new RPG that everyone's been raving about, and after 10 hours, I understand why everyone is raving. The game is absolutely fantastic. If anyone is still on the fence about Clair Obscur Expedition 33, or if you haven't heard of it, or whatever the case may be, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It is an absolutely fantastic game so far. I'm loving the setting is so unique. There's really nothing else like it. The story is so interesting. I'm really hooked. I can't wait to figure out what's going to happen next in the story. The soundtrack is an absolute banger. I think this might be the best video game soundtrack outside of an Atlas game I've ever heard. So outside of, well, Persona is the main culprit. I think Persona are my all-time favorite video game soundtracks, but Clair Obscur is giving them a run for its money. Like, that's how good the soundtrack is. And then perhaps most importantly, the combat is fantastic. The combat is also very Persona coded, but it has some really cool real-time elements to it that you can actively dodge and parry in the turn-based combat system, which is really unique. So yeah, all around story, setting, music, gameplay, Clair Obscur is fantastic. So everyone should definitely check that out. Euro says that's next on my list. Nice. You'll love it. It's really, really good. You will absolutely love it. Alright, got my fire. Got my wooden weapon. Let's burn these brambles. I wonder if and when... I shouldn't say if. I feel like it's a guarantee that we're gonna get Persona 6 at some point, with the absolutely incredible success that Persona 5 had. But I just wonder when. I mean, Persona 5 came out in 2017? It's been 8 years. Yeah, it came out in March 2017, I believe. And now, of course, I know they did the Royal Edition, and then they did sort of the spin-off games and what have you, but the actual Persona 5 game came out over 8 years ago. So if we could get Persona 6 next year, it would be incredible. Although the rumor mill is their next project is actually going to be the Persona 4 remake. The Persona 3 remake did really well. So I'm really, really excited at the prospect of Persona 4 getting a remake, because that's my personal favorite Persona game, but at the same time would obviously love Persona 6. Persona 5 was on PS4. Yeah, it was PS4, not PS3. But yeah, it's been a minute. Okay, so turning this moves this laser. I don't even know where I want this laser to go. Oh, there. Okay. So hitting the crystal, turn the water on. Fall or winter of next year seems like the earliest guesses from most people on Persona 6. Yeah, that sounds about right, because I mean, we haven't heard anything about it, and I feel like, you know, normally, unless you're shadow dropping a game like they did the Oblivion remake. Oh no. It hit the crystal and turned it off. Usually you get kind of like a year's notice before a game comes out, so that sounds about right to me. Okay, I can't turn the wheel too much. I had way too much fun turning this wheel. And then it went crazy. All you need to do is turn the wheel like a little tiny bit, and then it moves. But then you don't want to turn the wheel anymore. Interesting. I would probably shit myself if they just shadow dropped P6. Can you imagine? I think many people would collectively shit themselves. Fun fact, Persona 5 was in development since the PS2 era. That makes sense, because Persona 4, which was the last game prior to Persona 5, came out on PS2. And then, obviously, they did Golden on PS Vita, but between 4 and 5, there was the whole PS3 that they didn't release any Persona games for. Now, I thought this barrel would sink. so I could press that button. But doesn't really look like that's happening, huh? They actually worked on Persona 5 before 4? Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. Oh, you know what I bet we have to do? I have to lower the water level again. But how am I gonna... Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. Yeah, I need to lower the water level again. So I need the water level high to get over on that side, but then you need it low to press that button. Okay. So here's what we're probably gonna have to do. Will a bomb push it? No. I think we're gonna have to do... No, I can't do that either. I'm just gonna have to swim really freaking fast, I think. I think that's the long and short of it. I've just gotta swim as fast as I possibly can. Okay, yeah, that worked. Whew. So now... Oh, I had tons of time to spare, actually. Now that'll lower the water level, and then we can put that barrel on there. Yeah, got it. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, and there's a chest here. Oh, do I have to up the water level one more time? That's... Or... Can I use this barrel as a step? If I pick this up... Yeah, no, never mind. Chest isn't metal, is it? That would be too easy. I feel like to get that chest I have to up the water level again, but how I would... I don't know how I would do that while still keeping this door open. Honestly, screw the chest. We don't need the chest, so it's fine. As much as I love loot, I also know we have a lot of Korok seeds to collect, so let's just get a move on, shall we? Alright, nice. We got a lot of spirit orbs. At some point I've got to trade those in. Speaking of Koroks, that was shrine number 21. Hey, TS! Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime. Yahaha! 76 months. That is incredible. Thank you, my friend. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emotes, all the good stuff. Welcome back to Breath of the Wild. We were on a 3-month hiatus from Breath of the Wild. The last time we played Breath of the Wild was February 8th, and today is May 11th, so it has been a long time since we last explored the Kingdom of Hyrule in search of those curious little Koroks, but we are back, and we're continuing with the 100% run today. That was shrine number 21, and this Korok coming up here should be number 140, so... You can do the math. We're still obviously a long ways off from our goal, but we're getting there. Slow and steady. 1/7 of the way there, roughly. Yeah, that sounds about right. There's 900 in total, actually, not 1,000 for some reason. 900 is the lucky Korok number, and then there are 120 shrines. Now, what am I doing here? You need to make both of these look the same, so I need to move this rock right here. Oh, or I needed to make that one look like this one. Everything else is the same. Oh, maybe I had to make that one look like this one. Well, if that's the case, this one here was there. So we'll need another rock to put in that one. Oh, no, wait. And now there's this one. Oh, there was 4 patterns that we had to make them all look the same. And this is the one rock that had to be moved. I'm pretty sure there's 1,000 Koroks in Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom has more than Breath of the Wild, because Nintendo said, oh, you didn't suffer enough? We will give you more. So I believe there's 1,000, if not more, in Tears of the Kingdom, which is insane. Someone asked me if I was going to 100% Tears of the Kingdom next, and I said, I'm not going to bite off more than I can chew. I'm going to stick to one thing at a time, and right now we are prioritizing Breath of the Wild. I can't get ahead of myself, if you will, with another 1,000 Koroks. Okay, so we got these. So next up, we're going sort of this way. So we just got this one. The next one is here-ish. And there's one down here in these woods. Here-ish. There's a shrine there. There is another one here. And then another one there. Game said 131, but the command says 123. Yeah, we've had trouble keeping the command up to date with how many Koroks that we have, and unfortunately the number that pops up when you get a Korok seed isn't accurate either, because we've traded in some of the Korok seeds to Hestu already. So the real number we'll see when and if we fast travel. But regardless, the command is way lower, because I think we're closer to 140. Sorry to Horsey that I just froze, but to be honest, he looks very majestic in pure ice. Should I edit the command as something other than a running counter? I mean, if you're able to just put in whatever the correct number is, then we can get the counter running again, I suppose. But otherwise you're gonna have to yahaha like 15 times to get caught up. Yeah, I mean, unless someone wants to spam Yahaha and get us caught up, you're more than welcome to, but at the same time, if you do not want to do that, that is a-okay as well. Oh, there you go. It can be a joint effort between Euro and TS. We do have the command set to mods only, just because I didn't want any random people coming in here and screwing it up, so... Unfortunately, only the mods will be able to Yahaha, but if you guys want to team up and make it a team effort, you are more than welcome to. We're gonna find a shrine up here soon. Oh, and there's a stables here as well. So once I go into the shrine, it should give us what our total number of Koroks is, but I believe it's around 140. Nice, we found the wetlands stables. Well, let's go into the shrine first and see where we're at. Kaya Wan Shrine. So I'm pretty sure as we load in here, it should tell us what our Korok count is. Top right corner. 135. Never mind, I'm not at 140. I'm only at 135, so... 4 more yahahas in the chat should catch us up. Shields from Water is the name of the shrine. Oftentimes the name of the shrine is actually a really good indicator as to how to solve the puzzles. So, I'm assuming by the fact that I can't swim there, because the current is too strong, that we need a shield from water, aka one of these. Oh, I thought I could swim up this waterfall, but I can't? Huh. Then what do they want from me here? How do I pass that? Guess I need to go up above it. Fully expecting the moment I do the last one, someone else will too. There it is. Okay, perfect. Thanks for the tag team effort there, TS and Euro. And that got us all caught up to 135 Koroks. Oh, I must need to do this. And sort of climb. Like this. Yeah, there we go, okay. And now look what we've got. Here's a verbal note I'm gonna make to chat, so if I don't remember, you guys can help me. Here's the mental note to self. Once we go into the stable, after we're done in here, I need to buy some arrows from the merchant in there, okay? So if I don't do that, someone remind me, please. Arrows, yes. Thank you. Alright, now, these guys are gonna be a pain in the butt, aren't they? Because I've only got 1 arrow left. So I can take down one of them. But I cannot take down the other. I'll just have to avoid his beams, I suppose. Ow. Oh no, I don't have a weapon! Now. There you go. Now, we're done. That was pretty easy. That was a fun one, actually. I liked that one. Thank you. May the goddess smile upon you too. You mummified corpse. Okay, I'll quickly grab the Korok seed that's just to the south of the stable, and then we can go back up to the stable. Wow, Beast, did you know that was going to be your quote? Happy Mother's Day. Wow. That worked out perfectly. Now, I'm pretty sure... Oh no, the Korok seed's right there. Surrounded by brambles. So we've got 2 options. I either climb up this tree, whoa, and sort of float in there, or I burn the brambles, both of which I cannot do while it is raining. So, TLDR is, we gotta wait for the rain to stop. Hey Kev, how are you? Happy Sunday! Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It has been a hot minute since we last played Breath of the Wild, but I'm happy to be back working on our 100% completion run today. Should be really nice, relaxing, cozy Sunday for everyone. And, I mean, you'd think if I was like kind of sheltered here, I'd be able to climb this tree. Oh yeah. Huh, okay. Physics. Nintendo is actually considering them. I appreciate that, honestly. B says, wait, I'm the one who said that quote? Whose milkers was I even talking about? That's the real question, isn't it, Bees? I'm not sure whose milkers you were talking about. Probably, like, the Valkyrie Queen, if it was God of War Ragnarok, but who knows? It's the beauty of the mystery. Hey, it's Hestu! What's up, my guy? I can trade in a few more Korok seeds now. Shalaka, we meet again! I want to go home to Korok Forest, but I've lost my way. According to the folks at the stable, this area is the Lanayru region. Shashaka, that means Korok Forest is still north of here. Well, since I'm already here, I may as well stay a while and relax. Oh, wait a minute. Huh, I detect the scent of Korok seeds. You've received a Korok seed from the Forest Children, haven't you? If you give me Korok seeds, I'll make one of your stashes bigger. Which one will it be? Weapon stash, please. Sure, okay, I'll just need 3 Korok seeds. And now I get to watch our favorite sentient broccoli do his little dance. Oh, I love Hestu. If there's anyone I would go through the torture of collecting 900 Korok seeds for, it's that piece of broccoli right there. I love that guy. He's so cute. Expand a ban weapon stash. Shikala. So then Adenden, do you want to expand another stash? Well, I've got 130 seeds, so yes. We're going to expand all of the stashes. They're going to be the most expanded stashes you've ever seen. I will skip his dance, though, to speed things up a little bit. We just see the confetti pop at the end. Hello, yes, I want to expand all my stashes. It's only 1 to expand the bow stash? Oh, wow. We're gonna be here in a minute while we upgrade everything. Oh, I don't think I expanded the bow stash at all yet, that's why. Because we've met Hestu one time before. It was right before we went to Kakariko Village, but I think you could only get 3 upgrades from him at the time, so... Basically, we haven't spent any Korok seeds, but obviously, as you get to each tier of upgrade, it costs more. So, like, right now, it's 1 seed per upgrade. And then I think it's 3 seeds. Then it's 5, then it's 10, blah, blah, blah. And then it's, you know, 1 million by the end of it, so... Oh yeah, it's 8 Korok seeds here now, but again, we've got a ton, so we can get a ton of upgrades, and we can carry all of the stuff. I love how through the power of Hestu's dance, he somehow makes my pockets bigger. I'm not sure. Nintendo thought about the physics when they allowed me to climb when I was sheltered by the rain, but they did not think about the physics when they said, this piece of broccoli is going to do a maracas dance and then your pockets are going to be bigger. I think I remember how to get back to Korok Forest. Maybe I'll head back now. I bet Grandpa's waiting for me. Thanks for the Korok seeds. I'm off to Korok Forest. Come visit me there sometime. So that's all the seeds you can give Hestu there, and then the next time we meet him in Korok Forest, we can give him all of the seeds. But now, let's take a breather here at the inn, because clearly I could really use it. Welcome! Will you be staying with us? A regular bed will cost you 20 rubies. A soft bed is 40. I mean, I'm kind of rich, so give me a soft bed, will you? Good morning, I hope you enjoyed your stay. Alright, here's Beetle. We can buy our arrows. Hey, you're a great customer, and since today is Customer Appreciation Day, I want you to have this. I didn't know today was Customer Appreciation Day. Thank you very much, Beetle. He gave us a free ancient arrow, an arrow created using ancient technology. To be struck with one is to be consigned to oblivion in an instant. It deals devastating damage even against guardians. It's essentially a one-hit KO machine. It's crazy. You do want to save those for guardians or other like really high-level enemies. Here it works best if you hit the guardians in the eye with it. This old guy named Robbie gave it to me. To find him, go way north, past Zora's Domain, all the way to Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Old Robbie makes a bunch of other weird weapons and clothes and stuff. I guess he's what you'd call a mad scientist, which is kind of cool, but also terrifying. If you want strong weapons and stuff, you should go see him. Anyway, back to business. What are you looking for? I want all of your arrows, please. I'll take them all.
Wow!
Yep.
Yay!
And then I'll also take that. Thank you. Alright. What do we have here? Rumor Mill, Volume 5. Hey there, Tracy here, representing the Rumor Lovin' Sisters. Have you heard gossip from your family members? Here's my current favorite. Dragons actually exist. No way, that simply can't be true. Is that what you're thinking right now? I used to think that too. But then I traveled to Lanayru, Akala, and Faron, and I heard some real eyewitness accounts. Of course, those were scoops from children, but still. Children are pure of heart, meaning they would never lie. I have total confidence in my sources. Has she ever met a child before? Children will certainly lie. Anywho, I guess that's why they call it a gossip mag.
Oh.
Greetings, traveler. How about a song? That there, on your hip. No, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to pry. Are you a bird? Have you never met a Rito before? Odd. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule? No.
Oh.
Ancient songs. Songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. One of the more famous among them recounts the events of 10,000 years ago. I happen to know a song about the ancient hero. It was passed down to me by my teacher. Do you care to hear it? Sure, let's hear it.
Oh.
Excellent. Without further ado... The kingdom of Hyrule is a vast and storied land, oft grasped in the palm of a villainous hand. A dark force of destruction, many times undone, rises once again, Ganon, the calamitous one. But hope survives in Hyrule, for all is not lost. Two brave souls protected, no matter the cost. A goddess blood princess and a fearless knight, they appear in each age to fight the good fight. Their battle with Ganon I've committed to song, to keep it through time, no matter how long. Now begins the second verse. Listen and you'll know of their battle with Ganon 10,000 years ago. The kingdom of Hyrule was once a land of lasting peace, a culture of such strength and wit that suffering did cease. But Ganon lurked beneath the surface, strengthening its jaws, so the ancient people of Hyrule set out to help the cause. Their efforts bore fruit in an automated force to help avert calamity by sealing it at its source. 4 giant behemoths for which power never ceased, each of these titans was called a divine beast. And free-willed machines that hunted down their prey, these guardians were built to last so they could join the fray. To guide the beasts in battle, warriors were needed, so 4 champions pledged to see Ganon defeated. Divine beasts, guardians, princess, and knight, their plan to rout Ganon was looking airtight. And when Calamity Ganon reared its head, Hyrule rose against it. The optimism of Hyrule all the more incensed it. Ganon raged in its assault, boiling with hate. It gnashed its teeth and thrashed about, but it was all too late. Their guardians kept the heroes safe through every hour. The divine beasts unleashed attacks that weakened Ganon's power. The hero with the sealing sword struck the final blow, and the holy power of the princess sealed Ganon so. And that is the story of the brazen attack on Calamity Ganon 10,000 years back. Thank you for listening. Please come back and hear it again sometime. This is a pretty good song. And hey, it's our painter friend. Oh, you're the guy who found the Great Fairy Fountain. Funny running into you here. Are you traveling too? I've traveled all over the world, so I'm happy to tell you about new places if you want. If you have a picture to show me, let's see it already. Well, you can check out my album. That forest. I get the feeling I've seen it before. I can't say for certain, but I believe this may depict the forest just south of here. No, wait. Maybe it's the forest on the other side of the river, northeast of the bottomless swamp? I went for a stroll around there recently, and I feel like I may have seen a view like that. You can see he's painting Hyrule Castle there. It's pretty cool. Alright, anyway, we've seen all there is to see there. Now let's head up to our next Korok seeds. There should be a rock pattern up here, and then a balloon in a tree. Nice! Sniped him right off the horsey's back. I'm pretty proud of that shot. Now the horsey can live a safe, free life without this guy weighing him down. It's on the right side, yeah. Okay, is it down here? Yes, it is. Ah! Holy jellies! Leave me alone, you fiends! Okay. Yeah, haha! It's very peaceful over here. Oh, I see. The balloon is right there. There we go. Yeah! Bye! Alright, let's take all these little marks off. Now, the next one's, looks like... the map wants me to go north, I think. Yeah, there's a bridge right here that I don't actually have unlocked because we need to go to that map tower up there, which we will, but for now, let's just go to the bridge. There should be a rock circle just underneath said bridge. Dang, it is raining really heavily. Visibility is essentially non-existent. Alright, here's the bridge, and there's the rock circle. Just gonna have to see how Link's shooting skills are today. Oh no! Well, shooting skills weren't the problem. It was judging how close I was to that edge. Okay, let's try that again. You got the command figured out, TS? Ooh, that's gonna be hard. I feel like I was nowhere close. And I'm like right at the edge. We're gonna have to do this. Gonna have to throw the rock on. Oh, okay. Throw the rock on the ice. Then me jump down on the ice and then throw the rock in the circle. Oh, or rebound. Okay. Nice. That worked out perfectly. It's like off the backboard. That was fantastic. Wow. That's not how I was expecting that to go, but you know what? We'll take it. Okay. Now, from here, there's a seed like right there, and then there's two here, but one of them involves like a race down to the pond, and then there's another one. So let's go up to that one first. Hey man, what's that? You're dying for some shield surfing action, that it? Shield what now? Chill out, my man. You don't need to worry about the details. My best bud is standing over there beneath that tree. He can show you the ropes. So, you gonna go up there or not? Totally. Epic, that's the spirit. After all, shields were made to be surfed on. Are they teleporting me up there? It looks like it. Radical! Hey man, nice of you to stop by. Sorry about Finn strong-arming you into coming up here. It's because we're members of the shield surfing gang, the Shield Breakers. Finn and me are the only two members, though. You just gotta live the experience, the lifestyle, if you will. Yeah, shields were made to be surfed on. Oh, and if you don't have your own shield, we've got some lying around here you can buy if you wanna. If people don't start buying them soon, this gang will go out of business. Okay, so you can shield surf by guarding, jumping, and then riding. Which I will absolutely do, but first, I'm gonna grab this Korok seed. Tubular! Hey American, happy Sunday! Oh. Far out, man. Shield surfing's where it's at, bro. Now, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, wait. I see. Oh. There's a magnesis puzzle. The giant rocks there were just a red herring. Interesting. Okay. Oh, why didn't you work? Oh, god damn you! Guess I have to place you down very gently. Okay, fine. There. Gentle enough for you, Korok? Wait, why didn't you work? Oh, or the puzzle's this. Yeah, got it. Did you see me wish you a happy Cat Mother's Day? I did. Thank you very much for the birthday greeting. I said being a cat mom is sometimes a thankless job, but someone's got to do it. You know, Muffin didn't get me a present today or anything, but it's fine. Now, I think there's actually a Korok up here next to the Shield Surfer people, unless participating in the Shield Surfer race rewards you with a Korok. I'm not sure if those two are one and the same or not. But according to this map I'm looking at, I think there is a Korok right here somewhere. Aha! Wow, that is so stressful. Honestly, I probably should have... yeah, I think I need to shield surf down this hill if I'm gonna get there in time. Gliding isn't fast enough. Okay, so it looks like we have to be a part of the shield surfer gang if we want to get that Korok seed. It's so hard when your birthday's so close to Mother's Day. That's why it isn't a good birthday. It's that Muffin's logic. Yeah, every few years my birthday will actually land on Mother's Day. It's always pretty close together. Your present is my continued presence, Mother, and I'm giving it to you every day of the year. Now that is Muffin. That is the most Muffin thing I've ever heard. No, oh no, this is the last thing I wanted to do was talk to you. Okay. I'm surfing. I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. Definitely better than gliding though. Oh, so close! I almost stumbled into the circle. Okay, we need a better shield. I need one that's not gonna break. Wow. It broke at the 11th hour. And my body almost ragdolled into the intended target, but alas. Third time's the charm. I like how even the Koroks want you to participate in shield surfing. If those surfer bros weren't persuasive enough, the Koroks were like, yeah, no, you're gonna have to do it if you want our seed. I hope I can make a sale. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Come here, Russ. I'm gonna buy a shield. I honestly just feel so bad for him. I don't want him to go out of business, so I'm gonna buy a shield. I will buy... yeah, I'll buy this shield. 100 rupees seems like really overpriced, but you know what? The things I do. Because I feel bad. Koroks are all about being rad. You're right. Okay. I think we should do it this time. Oh yeah. Look at me go! Far out, dude. This is totally radical. Let's go, bro. Shield surfing's where it's at. That's highway robbery. It's a 25 rupee shield at best. I know, I don't disagree. Too bad my bleeding hurts that I had to support his small business. Alright. Perfect. That's 2 Korok seeds in quick succession there. Love that. And now, from here, we're gonna have to continue north. The issue is I don't have the map unlocked for this area yet, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm going to go up to that tower, unlock the map, and then we'll come back here and sort of pick up all the ones that we missed en route. Or I suppose, I mean, I can try. The hard part is I'm trying to navigate without a map, and I'm looking at a map, but if I can sort of navigate, we might be able to pick a few of these up on the way, which will make our job a little bit easier. So if I just go almost straight north from here, there should be another pond. And that's where our next ones are. See another stable up here. Imagine telling someone about a new sport you made up and they're like, all right, bet, and then they are better at it than you. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. Okay, cool, there's a shrine here too, yeah, so we can pick all this stuff up. There should be a Korok. Yeah, right there, I see it. So, we are gonna have to do a little rock climb if we're gonna jump into those lily pads. Geronimo! The good thing about the Koroks is that they do at least sort of switch up the activities to keep things fresh. 1 second you're shield surfing in a little race. Next you're, you know, solving a little puzzle. Next you're doing a dramatic dive into a circle of lily pads. At least they keep things fresh for you. But yes, we gotta do a little Skyrim horsing to get up here. No! Oh my god, there's so much wind! Oh no! I did not expect there to be so much wind there. The wind grabbed my kite and just blew it right off course. I don't know that I even needed my glider there. I think I could have just jumped. I wish these guys would leave me the hell alone, I'll tell you that. Holy crap. If only stormtroopers had this kind of aim, the Empire would have won. Now, let's try this again. I don't think I actually need my glider. I think... yeah. Boom. Boom! Bye-bye! Now, you! I need my revenge. These... no. Get... literally... GTFO. Okay. That feels a lot better. Whew, okay, that feels fantastic. Now, over to the shrine. En route, we will pick up the monster guts, plural. Oh no, octoballoons, sorry. I was gonna say, wow, that thing has 3 stomachs, but... I mean, I don't know the anatomical purpose of the octoballoon. Perhaps that is their stomach. Go on, get! Get out of here, you stupid balloon things. Whew. That was so close. Just enough stamina. Alright, this is the Miro Shaz Shrine. Now, what have we got here? Looks like we're at 143 Koroks. TS if you want to yahaha one more time. Tempered power. Alright, what have we here? I see a chest, so we're going there first. Loot! Excited loot goblin noises. We got an iron sledgehammer. Oh, I think this one is like the golf one. for lack of a better comparative. I mean, I think it is a good comparison, actually, because it's essentially exactly what we're doing. We're playing golf. We gotta hit the ball into that thing. Just, you know, a little bit harder than that. Holy crap, that was embarrassing. Okay, what, can I just, like, throw it? Oh, that works too. Wait, it lit up, but what did it actually do? Oh, no, hang on. I'm supposed to hit the ball over there. This truly is golf. The hole's over there. I don't know how much power we need. Let's try that. No, not even close. Okay. We need all of the power. Yes, I believe you're right. Oh, but I also need all of the aim. No. Oh. Oh, okay. Hey, no, it worked. We're good. Ooh, honestly, Meerkat, that was a good suggestion. Meerkat said maybe do the spin thing. The spin attack probably could have been helpful as well. Okay, what have we here? Similar concept, I think. We've got to push that up. With all of the power. Nice. Oh, and that's the end. That was pretty easy. Honestly, that was kind of fun. I would love to have like a full golf course. It just brings us up and around. I'm ready for the next spin-off game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Golf is fun. Alright. Nice. And now, in the middle of this pond, now that we're done the shrine, there should be a magnesis puzzle. TS, not to give you more work, but if you're still fiddling around in Nightbot, you can probably turn off the reminder for the saving the game, too, because both of the games we're playing right now, this game and Blueprints, both autosave, so the reminder is not quite as necessary. Alright, Magnesis puzzle. Now the question is, where do I put this thing? Usually, oh, I see. I was gonna say, usually there is another image you need to match, but I see it now. It's underwater. That's not it? That should totally be it. Ah, just needed to push it forward a little bit more. Ahaha! I've disabled the timer for now. Awesome. Thank you. I'm sure it'll come in handy in a future game of ours, but for right now, I don't think it's necessarily necessary. Alright, we had another stable right here. I'm surprised at how close together they are. I feel like we were just at a stable. A little bit south of here, but we got another one. It's got a ton of acorns. Woodland Stable. Let's see if Beetle's here so we can buy some more arrows. You can never have enough arrows. Hey man. Wow. Such a pleasure to see you again. You too, Beetle. I would like all of your arrows. Wow. Love how excited he gets when I buy something. You're welcome, Beetle. You're very welcome. Happy to help you stay in business, just like that overpriced shield I bought from the Shield Surfers. I've got a soft spot for keeping my favorites in business. Alright, now, from here, looks like if we follow the road this way, there will be some ruins that we'll come across at some point. Further down the road. Also, wow, the closer we get to the castle, the more spooky that is. Dang. Look at that. Just think, Princess Zelda has been in that for 100 years, holding Calamity Ganon the best she can. Said it once, I've said it a million times. Princess Zelda is the real hero of this game. Oh god, hi. You guys don't agree, do you? You think Link's the hero? Second I made that statement, they were like, I don't know about that. Or you guys think you're the heroes, I guess. That's what it is. Y'all have got a hero complex. You rose from the dead just to prove me wrong. Anywho, these should be the ruins. Rauru Settlement Ruins. Oh, damn. There's a whole ass battle happening up here. Hello! Do you guys need some help? There you go. You good? You got away with a sword, don't you? I'll admit, I was maybe in a little over my head there. Thanks. Hey, nice. Thank you. Didn't expect anything in return. I was just doing my thing. Thank Hylia that Mina is safe. I knew it wasn't smart to go treasure hunting in these parts. You guys are good. Don't worry about it. Alright, so from here, almost straight north, there's another pond. Below which is another Korok seed, and it gets us closer to that tower, which is our true goal, if you will. Hey Jared, Tears of the Kingdom would be 1000% better if Zelda was the main character and Link got sent back in time to do Master Sword stuff. Yeah, I'm hopeful now that we've finally gotten a game where Zelda was the main character, aka Echoes of Wisdom, that Nintendo will be less hesitant to give her more starring roles in the future. I was still a little peeved by how Link somehow wormed his way into that story at the end, the story being Echoes of Wisdom. It felt really annoying. It felt like at the final hour he sort of stole Zelda's glory, if you will, and that actually didn't super sit well with me. So I'm hoping that at least now Nintendo's sort of got the training wheels off, they can really give Zelda a full starring role game without the need for Link at all at some point. Now, from here, there should be... I think it's this tree. Again, it's hard to see because I don't have the map unlocked. But there should be... maybe not. Oh, no, there it is. Boom. Are you going to get all the armors? No, I don't consider that to be part of my 100% criteria. The criteria is going to be complete the main story, all shrines, all Koroks, all named locations on the map. That'll actually get you to 100% map completion, which is what we're going for in the game. I know there's some other stuff, like obviously getting all the armors. That would technically be considered a 100%, but that's sort of... above and beyond what we're aiming for in our playthrough here. Okay, then from here... I'm trying to see where we are. So that's the tower there. Sort of just to the right of the tower, there's a rock on sort of the scaffolding. So we'll just make our way up there, that's all. He did steal it. They should have emphasized that both Link and Zelda need to work together to defeat Ganon in every timeline. And yeah, and I mean, that is sort of the canon story, right? In every iteration of Zelda, in every reincarnation of these heroes, it's always Link and Zelda, and together they defeat Ganon. So, like, it does make sense that Link was sort of required, I suppose, in Echoes of Wisdom, but it really did feel that he sort of stole the moment. So yeah, as Meerkat said, if they had made it more clear that no, they needed to work together, I think it would have felt a little less like, oh, Link was here to put the finishing touches on things, because that's really how it felt in Echoes of Wisdom. The ending... I loved the game. I thought it was really great. It was, you know, it had some interesting ideas. It obviously finally gave Zelda a starring role. So I loved it for what it was, but the ending I definitely had a bit of an issue with for that very reason. It felt like at the 11th hour, after Zelda did all of the hard work, Link came in and stole the final moment. Link cannot do it alone, Zelda cannot do it alone either, but don't give Link the spotlight. Exactly, Meerkat. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, so there is something right here. Rock on scaffolding. We might need to just go up the tower and unlock the map first, because it's a little hard to see when I don't have a map. Ow! That hurt. Wow, he is really... he's like on a slip and slide there. I can't help but see it as Nintendo chickening out of their Zelda empowerment last minute, and that's how it felt. Whether that was what they were intending or not is one thing, but that's how it felt, which was extremely frustrating after having to wait so many years for Zelda to finally get a starring role, for them to sort of like be afraid to fully commit. And it's like, it's 2025, or the game came out in 2024. What are you afraid of? We can have female main characters. So yeah, that's my whole thing. Maybe in the next game, Zelda can be the true hero. Exactly, exactly. I'm hoping that was just them sort of taking the training wheels off. And I would love if Zelda had more of a bigger game like this, too. Like, it was one thing to give her a 2D game, but if we could give her, like, a fully open world title, such as, you know, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, that would go a long way to them saying that, you know, Zelda is a true hero as well. Now, why is that electrocuted? Oh, because there's an electrical lizard. Oh! Okay, I didn't realize that was mud that was going to drown me. There we go. Okay. Just trying to get some height so we can climb up that tower. Sorry for the gurgles if you can hear any. I'm drinking a smoothie and I'm down to the bottom, so it's making those little gurgly sounds that straws make when they're towards the end of the liquid. Okay, so I think... well, first of all, let's blow this guy sky high. Or no, wait, I don't have any fire arrows. And regular arrows aren't going to do the trick. Fuck! Okay, I was gonna say... oh, that works. Okay, he's gonna throw barrels down. That'll work perfectly. Can you do that again, but throw them at that guy? Oh, no, he ran out of barrels and now he's just throwing rocks at me. Okay, that's less effective. Okay. Woo! Woodland Tower! Alright. That guy's fairly strong. But look what I just got. Sorry, I'm still working on the buttons. We haven't played the game in a couple of months, so I'm still trying to figure out all the buttons here. Bear with me. What flavor smoothie? My favorite flavor, strawberry banana. Because it was my birthday on Thursday, we went to the movies, and then me and Alana went out to dinner, and you can say I've been eating a lot of, you know, pizza and drinking a lot of beer. So today, both me and Alana woke up today, and we're like, we need some fruits. You know you're getting old when you physically kind of feel a hangover from how much junk food you've been eating, and that was basically us after, you know, a weekend of birthday celebrations, so... I very happily indulged in this smoothie. Telling you, man, 31 creeps up on you quick. No, I had a fantastic birthday, though. Obviously, I spent my birthday day here with you guys, so thanks again for stopping into my birthday stream. It really was my birthday party, and I had so much fun. And then that evening, me and Alana went to the movies. We went and saw Thunderbolts, which was really good. And I had, you know, so we went to the VIP theater where you can actually get like food and drinks delivered to your seat. So I had a burger and a beer. But then, of course, I'm at the movies, and popcorn is my favorite food, so I had to get a small popcorn, too. So I walked home, and I was like, regrets, my tummy is so full. But, you know, it was good. But that was Thursday. Friday, I had a couple of appointments. I went and got my hair cut and stuff, so then we just had a little evening at home, and we made nachos and just hung out. I played a lot of Expedition 33 on Friday as well, which was nice. It was more of a low-key day. But then last night, we went out to celebrate for my birthday, and we went to a arcade bar that's nearby, which was a ton of fun. So, you know, I had a few beers there, and then we had a snack, and I had a pizza, and so... All that to say, I had some very delicious foods over the last few days to celebrate my big day, but yeah, I definitely needed some vitamins today. I've only just settled into being 30 and the year's almost halfway through. Nothing wrong with your third decade. I'm really embracing it. And Meerkat, you can't call us old. You'll be 30 soon enough. Enjoy your 20s while you can. Alright, nice. That unlocks this area of the map. This area of the map is mostly the forest, but will be mostly helpful for us to actually navigate. Now, the guide, or the map guide that I'm following, actually is going to bring us into the Lost Woods right now. Interesting. The question is, though, I don't think I can pull the Master Sword out yet. How many hearts do you need? Breath of the Wild Master Sword hearts. You need 13 full heart containers. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm not even close. So I don't think I am going to go into the Lost Woods right now. I think I'm going to save that for later when I've got enough hearts to actually get the sword. Or I guess, well, I say that, but there's a ton of shrines in the Lost Woods. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 shrines. So maybe it's worth going in, doing all the shrines. And then we can always go back later to get the Master Sword, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that, seeing as we are literally right here. Let's go into the Lost Woods, but we will have to return at a later date to actually get the Master Sword. Holy crap, that is a big slime. And it does not want to die. Okay. Now the thing about the Lost Woods, it's been a minute, but this place is a maze. There's a certain way you have to go through here. And I'm pretty sure the certain way is you just follow the torches. So spooky. Okay, and then from here, there's so much wildlife. I feel like Snow White. There's like a little deer frolicking. Am I supposed to bring my own fire with me now? Because there is a torch here. Let's just see what happens, I guess. If I head out with my own flame. You need to get to the very center of the woods. That's where the Deku tree is. Ah! Yeah, see, I knew you couldn't just walk out like that. There's a certain way you gotta do it. But maybe you have to use the torch to get to the next flame. See you later, Meerkat. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah. I'm missing something here. What is it that we're missing? Also, holy crap, these trees look scary. Spooky! See, I don't see any other torches out here. I cannot remember how to get through here. I just have to look this up. Okay, this is good. I have not been consumed by fog yet. Perhaps if I come to the edge? Nope, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Oh, is it this? Do you see how, like, the embers are blowing in a certain direction? Is that what I need to do? Yeah, that seems right. Need to, like, kind of follow the wind, I think. Yeah. I knew there was a trick to it. To getting through the forest. I couldn't remember what it was. But I think this is it. I think you've gotta follow the wind. It does seem to be working, because we haven't gotten ghosted yet. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the entrance right here. Nice! We did it! And it suddenly is much less foggy. Never lost for a moment. Nope. Never once got lost. Everything was a-okay. Look what we've got here! This is the home of the Koroks! And there is that Master Sword. That we can't get just yet. But we know where it is now and we can get back here soon enough. So I'm gonna leave that alone. There's no point in even pulling it. It'll just kill me. What we can do, though, is talk to you. Hi. Huh? You... Could it be? You're Mr. Hero! Mr. Hero is here! The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. It was a prediction that you'd come, I think. Now then, the Korok trials await. Wait, you haven't even touched the sword yet? What are you even waiting for? You've got to go to the sword first. I'll tell you all about the Korok trials once you've taken care of that. But I know I can't pull the sword out. I guess I've got to at least try. Okay. Here we go.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Ah, yes.
Who is that?
Okay, we gotta have the chat with the Deku tree.
Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know.
The little Koroks are so cute. When they're that cute, it feels like less of a bother to find their damn seeds.
No recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not.
Unfortunately, I'm not worthy until I get 13 hearts,
If you
but...
sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose.
Wow, I love this reenactment. I did not remember that Korok reenactment of pulling out the Master Sword. That's so funny.
Best of luck, young one.
That's actually fantastic. If you hope to pull the sword from its resting place, you must use your true strength. Let us see whether or not you currently possess said power. Main quest, the hero's sword. We've got a new objective. Pull this motherfucker out of here. He saved me just before I was about to die. You would have lost your life if you hadn't released your grip on the sword. Prepare before you try again, for I will not stay your hand partway through the next time. Well, thanks anyway. We'll come back here later. Okay, now that we did that, we should be able to talk to this person, Chio, and complete the trials. And the trials bring us to, I believe it's 3 different shrines, and then there should be a shrine... Actually, before I talk to him, there's a shrine like right here somewhere. Because that's the shrine you can warp to get back here. Yeah, here it is. The Kyo Rug Shrine. So we want to start with this, so then we always have a warp point. And then, once we do the Korok Trials, we unlock, I believe it's 3 more shrines from him. Alright, Fateful Stars. Look to the stars for guidance. The constellations are the key. Okay, so you can see we've got like 4 rows of circles, and in front of each of them are constellations. And then up there, there are also constellations. So like the constellation on the far left matches the one on the bottom row. Actually, it's there multiple times. It's there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So does that have anything to do with it? Maybe that's the key. So all 5 of these need to be lit, maybe? But where are the balls? Oh, there they are. Or, no, it must not be all 5. It must be... So that constellation is there... Yeah, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the ball must go in here. Okay. And then this one... That one is there... once? One time? No, two. Oh, no. It's there 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So then that goes here. I think that's what we're supposed to do. And then let's look. Then there's that one, that crazy looking one. That one's only there once. And then that one over there, the really long one, is there twice. So I think it's 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2. Let's see if that worked. Nice. Okay, cool. For a minute there, I was like, am I on the right track, or is this completely wrong? But, looks like I was on the right track, which is always a good feeling. Alrighty. So another shrine down. Another spirit orb. I gotta go trade those in because I can get 3 more hearts right now because it's 4 spirit orbs per heart. So we can go get some more hearts. Just gotta remember to go trade them in. Once we're done here in the Lost Forest, perhaps I will detour back to Kakariko Village because I know for a fact that's a place we can trade in the spirit orbs. Although, in saying that, you know what? I bet there's probably somewhere here we can trade in the spirit orbs. I feel like that would make total sense. Because this is literally an area where you need hearts to proceed. So I feel like it would only make logical sense that there would be a shrine somewhere here. Keep our eyes out. See if we can see a little shrine to Hylia. But in the meantime, we will talk to Chio. Us Koroks all got together and prepared some trials just for you, Mr. Hero. If you pass the very tough trials we prepared, pulling out the Master Sword will be a piece of cake. Probably. Among the trials is an extra tough one, designed by me, the Elder of Korok Forest. So, will you test your mettle in the Korok trials? I'll do it. You know, if you keep doing everything everyone asks of you without question, you're gonna get conned eventually. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the Korok Trials. Long story short, you need to visit all the shrines in the Korok Forest so that you can be considered a real grown-up. Trial 1. In the Southwest Forest, Trial of Second Sight. Trial 2. In the Northwest Forest, the Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3. In the Eastern Forest, the Test of Wood. If you can overcome the Korok Trials, you can overcome anything. We've also prepared some wonderful prizes for you. Now, show us what you're made of. Alright, do your best. Okay, Korok Trials. Guess we'll do it. So there's 3 shrines, and they're basically in the 3 corners. There's one up by the swamp, there's one down there, and then there's one up there, I think, if I remember. Yeah, looking at the map, that's where they are. So, I don't think it matters which one we go to first. We'll just head this way. doing out here? Oh, you're Mr. Hero, right? You're gonna do the Korok trial, yeah? Sure. I knew it. I'd like to ask you a favor then. My little Owaki just now set off to do the Korok trial. Normally I'd go along too, but Owaki insisted on going alone. I let Owaki go, but, well, I'm just getting worried. Could you please follow Owaki without being seen? I want to be sure nothing bad happens. Follow Owaki without being seen. Okay. We can do that. A little stealth mission. The thing is, with all this fog, it's kind of hard to see. It should help our stealth, I hope. He's also, like, kind of blends into the background there. It is really hard to see him. Owaki, can you slow down? There you go. Okay, we're doing good. You remember that tree. Yeah, it is really hard to see him. Where did he go? Oh, he's right there. I see him. Sorry, buddy. No, you don't see anything. Because I couldn't see you. You'd really blend into that grass and that fog. Get back on track. There's nothing to see here. Stop it. It's honestly helpful that he has that question mark over his head now, because it allows me to locate him a little better. There's nothing to see here, bud. Here we go. He's getting back on track. All right. Okay. Just waddling that away. Good thing he jingles when he walks, too. That makes things a little bit easier. Does not help that the grass is as tall as you are, bud. Oh my god, my face is like 2 inches from my monitor because I cannot see this little guy. You didn't even see anything. I've been hidden this entire time. Go back and do your thing. There's nothing over there. Please continue your path. Thank you. Otherwise, we're never getting out of here. Off you go, little one. Ooh, pretty flowers. Halfway there! Only halfway? Are you serious? Okay. I surely thought we were closer than halfway, but apparently not. Little dude's taking his sweet time. He's looking at every tree and flower that he sees. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Go on. Is his last name Tolkien, perchance? No one's there, buddy. Certainly not me. A ghost? Where the hell? What are you doing? Why is he running back towards me at full speed? Turn around. Thank you. He's seriously doing a nice wander. He's really doing his best Bilbo Baggins interpretation here. If only I had the one ring to make this stealth a little easier. This isn't so bad, he says. I'm not scared one bit, he says. At least him being scared seems to motivate him to move a little faster, so honestly, we'll take it. Scary wolf noise is scary. Oh, I can't see him. There he is. Okay. You're good. What is this? Why do we have a battle music? Oh, because there's an actual wolf here. Don't worry, he's dead. Don't worry, little man. A bomb just went off in the forest and the whole place is burning down, but that wolf is dead. Jingle, jingle, back on your way. Probably didn't need to use a bomb arrow there, but I kind of panicked a little bit. You're almost there! Oh, thank God! Thank God. The ghost you thought you saw earlier, little guy? First off, no you didn't. Secondly, he's got your back. Not much cover here. Oh, I see the shrine though. Aha! There's the shrine! We made it! A little bit of a twisty, windy way through the forest following our little friend, but I think we're good. Hey, buddy! I guess we'll wait for him to get right up there. Last thing I want to do is fail this quest now. Woo! I finally made it! Yay, I made it! I finished the trial! Huh? Who's there? Hey, are you the hero guy? You know, Mr. Hero? Guess what, Mr. Hero? I did the trial all by myself. Aren't I brave? Oh yeah, you're probably here for the shrine. The great Deku Tree said that the monk's blessing is waiting in the shrine ahead. Why don't you go take a look? Nice. Shrine quest complete. And because we basically did our time by getting to the shrine, I don't think the shrine's going to have actually another challenge for us. I think it's going to be one of those ones where they say the challenge was in getting here in the first place. Yeah. So we basically just walk right in, grab our loot. Of course, don't forget the loot. Ancient core. And then we grab our orb. Nice. Spirit orb number 13, and that's another shrine down. 25 shrines, 146 Korok seeds. We'd do a great shame on all goblin kind if we missed out on loot. Exactly. My fellow loot goblins. They'd never look me in the eyes again. They'd be so ashamed of me. Alright, fantastic. I'm going to take a quick break here now, guys. I need to run use the washroom and refill my water. So let's take 5 minutes. We'll pause and we'll be back here momentarily. All right, thank you so much for waiting, everyone, and I hope you listened to TS's instructions. That's right, they were not suggestions. Make sure everyone had a snack, got a drink, stretch, whatever you needed to do. I am back and now ready to do some more Korok quests. So if we fast travel back to the Kyo Rug Shrine, this is why I wanted to make sure that I unlocked that one first. Then we can just head out on the next Korok trial. So we got that one. There's another one sort of, I showed you before. They're basically in each corner of the forest. The next one is, well, there's two. It doesn't matter which one we do. Either by Lake Saria or up by the Mido Swamp. Doesn't really matter which one we do. Let's just see which path we come across first, because you can't just run out into the forest. You do have to take the specified paths. And actually, before we go out, how about we speak to Hestu? Hey, buddy! Shalaka! It's you! We meet again! What's with the silent treatment? Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of Korok Forest, Hestu. I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. So, have you brought me any Korok seeds? I sure hope so. If you'll return my lost Korok seeds to me, I'll expand the size of your inventory. So we gotta spend a minute here with Hestu while he does his little dance and expands our inventory. We get to spend all these valuable Korok seeds that we've collected to give us more inventory slots. Da na 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 na. Expand a ban weapon stash Shakala. So we'll just expand them all. We do have 113 Korok seeds to spend, so we'll be here a minute. You can skip Hestu's dance. As much as I'm loath to do so, I figure it might speed up the process a little bit here, because I do want to spend as many Korok seeds as we can and expand our inventory. We'll just sort of go down. I'll do weapon, then bow, then shield. As you can see, I'm ahead on my weapon stash upgrades because the bow and shield ones don't cost nearly as much. But they will catch up quick enough. I find this so relaxing, just like going through Breath of the Wild. I guess it's because it's a game I've played so much before that A, it feels familiar and there's a comfort in familiarity. B, it's a game I love, so there's a comfort in old favorites. And C, it just feels so low stakes. Like, obviously at some points we're fighting monsters and whatnot, but just the fact that we're going at our own pace, just sort of trying to find all we can, finding these seeds, it just feels like a perfect thing to do on a Sunday afternoon. Or Sunday evening, or night, or morning, depending on where you are in the world. It is just after 2 p.m. Tallara time. So it's a good time to spend time with Hestu. We start from the top again, back to weapon. So weapon is all the way up to 25 seeds per upgrade now. It's just past 11 p.m. in the cold, dark north, i.e. my place. Well, honestly, I feel like this is a good stream for you to be watching at 11 p.m. too. It's a good unwind kind of stream is what I'm hoping it is for you anyway. Relaxing. The weather for Tampere right now is only 6 degrees Celsius. Brr. No wind, though. Very calm and still. Only 3 kilometers per hour of wind. And fairly dry, too, if humidity is only 55%. Still cold, dry north. Hopefully, spring gets to you soon enough. TS, spring appears to, again, I'm always hesitant to say it, because I feel like the second the words come out of my mouth, I jinx it, and it'll snow again. But spring does appear to firmly be here in my little part of the world, so hopefully it is close behind for you as well. It's been unusually cold for the past week or so. Ugh. Hopefully it'll be paired with unusually warm weather next week. Yeah, weather here today, 17 degrees Celsius. Really dry, little bit of wind, but not much. Hey, Kirky, how are you? Good evening. Happy Sunday. We're just talking about weather. How's weather been in your neck of the woods, Kirky? Has spring arrived in the UK? Yeah, I think this will be our last upgrade, probably. Yeah. My pockets have never been bigger, thanks to Hestu. Let's watch this little dance for old time's sake. You'll be pushing into the 10s later this week, so things are looking up. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. And you've got your new car coming early this week as well, right? So if you can get some spring weather, that'll help you out with cruising around. Happy Sunday. It was a nice 22 degrees Celsius here today. Wow, that's fantastic, Kirky. Glad to hear that. Nothing better than a Sunday with some nice weather as well. Hey, Death, how are you? Happy Sunday to you as well. Happy Sunday to everybody. Thank you all for stopping by today. As you can see, we have resumed our Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild adventure. At the beginning of the year, I started off on my quest to 100% complete Breath of the Wild. We got about 5 streams early in the year before we kind of put the game on hiatus, or took a pause, if you will, and now we're back at it again today, picking up from where we left off. Still very much early in our adventure. We tried to do some math earlier. I think we're about 15 to 20% done. Still lots to go, though, but yeah, that's where we're at today. Just having a nice, relaxing jaunt through Hyrule. Hey, hero guy, I was told you'd be coming, but do you really think you're ready for the test of wood? Some say it's the hardest of the Korok trials, but it's not complicated. All you need to do is equip this Korok weapon set and reach the shrine at the back of the area. Are you ready to try it? I'm ready. Alright, go get him. You have to keep the sword, bow, and shield equipped the whole time. If they break or you unequip them, you're out. I have a friend's bachelorette party to attend next weekend. Oh, that sounds so fun. What are you guys gonna get up to? All you have to do is reach the shrine in the back of the area. Off you go. The test of wood. This is actually pretty cool. Look at the embellishments on my shield there, and you can see they're on the bow as well. I like the Korok weaponry. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so the best way for things not to break is for you to use them as little as possible. So while I'm sure there's going to be lots of monsters here on the Path of Wood, I'm going to do my best to just run right through. Because again, the less times we have to use our weapons, the less chance we have of them breaking. I'm not actually sure which way I'm supposed to go here. I guess I am gonna have to use them. Because I think we're gonna need to blow up those boxes to get through. There we go. Alright, keep going. She's a friend from the army and she's still involved in those circles, so it'll be vaguely army themed. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, I'm sure it will be fun no matter what. Always nice to have an opportunity to see old friends, and usually bachelorette parties are good fun. I did not realize that was sinking mud there, so... Oh, it brought me all the way back to the beginning? That's just freaking rude. Okay. Note to self. If you see water, it's not actually water. Don't step in it. Got it. On the bright side, I seem to have... Ah, no. Speak of the devil. I was gonna say, I seem to have a monster-free experience this time, but I was just getting ahead of myself. The monsters were catching up. Paintball! Hell yeah! I haven't played paintball since I was a teenager. That'll be a lot of fun. Okay, now, how do I get through... Oh god. How do I get through the mud? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Also, I'm getting... Maybe I should have fought some of the monsters en route, because I'm getting absolutely ganged up on here. Honestly, the fire might help, because the fire should create an updraft. Yeah! Okay, there we go. Okay, it was going great until I got ganged up on there. I'm gonna have to take out some of these monsters. Clearly my original plan of don't fight any monsters so your weapon durability doesn't go down is not working because I'm getting completely overwhelmed by monsters. Hey, MK. I really gotta get good, don't I? Paintball's awesome. Having said that, I took a hit to my inner thigh and that bruise was horrendous. Yeah, if you get hit in any of your, for lack of a better term, soft spots, they can really pack a punch and you will have a nasty bruise. Absolutely. Now, my weapons are all wooden, so I definitely don't want to use my weapons on the fire keys that are surrounding me. So I'm gonna try to just snipe them out of the air, which is easier said than done when I feel like I'm being attacked by all sides. Will you just die? Thank you. Oh, wow, I got a lot of air there. That's what I needed. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. No. I saw the shrine. It was right in front of me. This one's actually quite tough. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't have contact lenses on me back then, so I couldn't really see what was going on. My glasses weren't exactly compatible with the masks. Oh my god, you were playing paintball blind? Oh no. As if paintball wasn't hard enough on its own. TS decided to up the difficulty level and do it blind. That's... that is interesting. Now, unfortunately, the fire keys did not respawn this time. Okay, I'm gonna have to build my own damn fire. Got it. Didn't expect to have to do this in the middle of the challenge, but anyway. Oh no, I've got a wooden sword so it won't light the flint! Oh, come on. You have got to be kidding me. So what do I do now? I literally thought the only way through was to, like, float. Oh, I think I can go up this way instead. Okay. Yes, I can go this way instead. Got it. Ow. Ow. Honestly, y'all can... GTFO. Okay. Anytime I see mud puddles, I want to go in a different direction, because the mud puddles have really been messing me up. But I think this is going okay? I might just be going in a circle, honestly. Kind of hard to tell. Honestly, really hard to tell. But it's fine. Okay, yes, there we go. I see the shrine. I see the shrine. I see... Yes! Oh yeah! We did it! Go! Phew! Congratulations, you've passed the test of wood. Well done, hero man. Happiness awaits you at the shrine. Oh yeah! If you ever want to do the trial again, just let me know. See ya. I can't think of anything I'd rather do less than that trial again, to be honest with you, but, anywho, appreciate it. There's another shrine. Grab our loot. Giant ancient core. And then grab our other loot. Our spirit orb. Nice. All right, so there's one more shrine for us here in the Lost Woods. It's to the southwest of the main area. So once we're loaded in here, fast travel back to the Deku Tree. Need to take another look around the main area as well, because I'm almost sure there's a goddess shrine somewhere around the Deku Tree with which we can spend our spirit orbs to upgrade. So let's do one more sort of spin around this area. Before we head to the southwest. I've got just like a vague memory of there being one here. And again, it has been a few years since I last played this game, so my memory is not the freshest. Any memories I have are vague at best, but I do think there's a shrine. It might be inside the tree. Oh, hey Tree Oak. Tree Oak says there is one in the tree. Okay. That makes sense, because that's just what I was thinking. Inside the tree it is. Alright. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have went all the way around the backside, but, you know, it's fine. Just wanted to check out the Deku Tree from all angles. You know how it is. Alright. Shrine. Shrine. A little. Oh, right. They've got a little store in here. They got a little inn in here, and yes, here it is. Shrine. Cool. So we're gonna spend them all on heart containers. Tree advice from a person called Tree Oak? I'd call that an ironclad source. True. I can't doubt Tree Oak's advice in the slightest. Doesn't get much more homegrown than that. While we're in here, I wouldn't mind doing some cooking as well. One more heart container, please. Thank you, thank you. Alright, now, for the cooking. I do have, well, I mean, lots of different things. We can just do some fish and some salt. Tree Oak, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Salt grilled fish. Every now and then we just gotta go on a cooking spree, if you will. That's exactly what we're gonna do here. We've got some raw prime meat. Add that with a little salt. Very simple dishes we're making here. Salt, grilled prime meat. Then we've got one more fish. Electro salt grilled fish. Okay. From here we can go... Oh, I've also got raw bird drumsticks. We can cook up with a little salt. Salt grilled meat. When in doubt, just use salt and meat and you'll get a decent dish. We can do crabs and snails. There's some seafood skewers. That one was pretty good, actually. That restores a lot of hearts. You love my emotes? Thank you, thank you. Yes, the follower emotes that we have are actually based on Sprigatito, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. So they're pretty cute. Got a lot of Pokemon emotes as well. Basically, my emotes are broken into two categories. They're based on me. We've got some with my little, like, chibi character, and some based on my real-life cat. and then the other emotes are based on Pokemon. So it's either based on me or it's based on Pokemon, basically. Whoa. Milk. Just milk. Okay. We're basically done here. Oh! Apparently cooking 5 rice together gave you dubious food. How interesting. Here I thought, you know, rice would be a nice, solid dish to cook up, but apparently not. Link said absolutely not. 5 servings of rice is way too much. That is just dubious to me. Alright. That should be good for now. Cooked up a lot of food. Now, let's go do that final shrine quest. Down this way. I think it's that way? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Sprigatito is one of my absolute favorite modern Pokemon. It's literally just a teeny tiny little kitten. Like, what is there not to love about Sprigatito? Actually, I'll tell you what there is not to love about Sprigatito. It's its evolutions. Unfortunately, I do not like either of its evolutions. I really wish they had just kept Sprigatito as a cat on all 4 paws and just made her into like a big lion. But alas, they made her humanoid as they always do. So that's what I don't like about Sprigatito. But just base Sprigatito, she's perfect. No notes. I love her. Hey, Rector says, I put 5 rice into a bowl and cooked it, and I created some boring fucking rice. Speaking of cute cats, oh my goodness, if you guys are in the Discord, you guys have to go see Rector's kitties. He posted a picture and they were snuggling and it was adorable. Oh, my heart. Absolutely adorable. Loved seeing your kitty snuggling. But I am doing well, thank you. Just having a really nice, chill Sunday here. We started this Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 100% playthrough at the beginning of the year, actually. I sort of made it a New Year's resolution, if you will, that I was finally going to 100% Breath of the Wild. So we did a couple streams at the beginning of the year, and then we paused and played some other games. But now we're back at it, and every weekend for the rest of the month, we're going to be playing Breath of the Wild and working on the run. So happy to be back here today. It's really sort of a relaxing stream to just run around Hyrule, find the shrines, find the Koroks and all that good stuff. So yeah, hope you guys are having a good weekend as well. If you don't understand, I would violate the Geneva Convention for those two. They're so fucking cute. And I totally understand, right? There's nothing we wouldn't do for our sweet little kitties. They're so cute. I got some wings in the oven. Mother wanted wings, so I'm experimenting with a couple of dry rub recipes. Yummy. You've got one lucky mama there today. I would love me some wings. Unfortunately, my daughter, Muffin, got me nothing for Mother's Day this year because she's ungrateful. All right, we've got Zuki here. A Hylian seeks to attempt the Korok trial. Is that even allowed? Who cares? Are you here to attempt my Korok trial? Of course. Oh wow, you really want to try it? I guess it was worth asking after all. Let me tell you about the trial. All you need to do is keep going and not get lost in the mist. Easy, right? What's wrong? You don't look very excited. But don't worry, I've got a cryptic little hint for you. The hungry trees will show you the way. Spy their iron to win the day. Didn't I make that sound cool? Think about that as you take on the trial. Okay. Hungry trees, so it's these ones. The trees with their mouths open, and some of them have iron balls in them, I guess? Yeah, that's how you know you're going the right way. Okay. Got it. The issue is, it's so freaking foggy in here. I can't see anything. Oh no! Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Balls in mouth. Look, don't kink shame the Koroks, okay? We got that one. We got this one. And then from here, I could not see any others, and then, so the fog ate me. Holy shit, it is hard to see. Don't see any there, don't see any there, don't see any there. Oh, there's one. Kinda didn't stumble upon it until it was too late, to be honest with you. Okay. Oh, spooky. No, no, give me more time! God damn it. I wish they had, like, I don't know, big red apples in their mouth or something. It is really hard to see those rocks when it's this foggy. Oh, I see another one over there. Oh, you know what would make this easier? If I use this. Because the... Oh god, Jesus Christ. As I was trying to say, before you rudely interrupted me, the balls will glow. The balls will glow. Yes, they will. Of course. When in doubt, look for the glowing balls. Yep. Yeah, this makes it so much easier. I got iron sight. Ball in mouth will glow. Got it. If ball in mouth glows for longer than 4 hours, please contact your doctor. Now, what do we have here? Feed me the aged shield guarded by monsters eternal. My brother will repay you in kind. So it wants this. How do I drop? Drop. If your balls glow persists for more than 4 hours, consult a wizard. Honestly, a wizard would probably be more helpful than a doctor, so take TS's advice, not mine. Now the thing is this still part of the quest, or is this like a different objective now? I'm not sure if I'm getting off track or not. Please place my chest in my mouth. The Shield Eater's brother stole it from me. Oh, this is... okay. Yeah, I feel like this is like a whole other quest. But it's fine. I believe we're gonna get loot if we do this, and who am I to say no to loot? Do the Koroks suffer with projectile dysfunction? Perhaps. It's an epidemic in the Korok world, okay? And they're just doing their best, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. No, come back. Maybe this was what we had to do to get the shrine. Nice. Oh, I guess this was it. This was the final Korok trial. And that means it's the final shrine here in the Lost Woods. Love that for us. Oops. A little hop there. Guess what we get in here? Loot! Yeah, giant ancient core. Don't mind if I do. And then we get even more loot. Double loot. Give me that soul orb. Spirit orb, sorry. So we're now at 27 shrines and 146 Korok seeds for any of you who may be keeping count. Alright, that's everything for us in the Lost Forest. Believe it or not, the Lost Woods, I keep calling it Lost Forest, it's the Lost Woods. The Lost Woods do not have any Korok seeds in there. Which is interesting. There's lots of Koroks, but no Korok seeds. How many? 27 shrines and 146 Korok seeds is our count. Alright, so we can turn in our quest to this guy. What? You finished all of the trials? Whew, that's amazing. You're so cool. Now it's only a matter of time before you're able to pull out the Master Sword. Hurry up and show us what you got. Ah, I know that look. You want me to give you something since you visited all the places, don't you? I guess I have no choice. I'll give you my treasured item. Wow, big hearty truffle times 3. Try eating a dish cooked with that big hearty truffle. It'll soothe all of your aches and pains and then some. I'm not pulling your branch here, just try it for yourself. Nice, so that's the Korok trials complete, and we're actually going to take his advice, and we're going to cook up those delicious truffles he just gave us, because they're decent on their own. They restore 3 hearts, but if you cook them, they give you full recovery plus 4 temporary hearts, so it's worth taking a second and cooking up these hearty truffles. One more. Nice. Alright, so we're done in the Lost Woods for the time being. We will have to come back here later to pull the Master Sword out, but for now, I'm just going to fast travel back to the Woodland Tower, and we'll continue exploring Hyrule. So from here, we're going to head west along sort of the bottom part of this area. And I will mark where all the Korok seeds are. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. There's one here. Yeah. And then from there, there's one... We don't actually have the map for this area, but it's going to be like here-ish. And then there's one there. And one there. And a shrine there. So we'll sort of go on a path west and pick up all of these. Alright, luckily, since we're so high up, we can get a good start with the old glider. Get a great view of Hyrule Castle here as well, and the Lost Woods. You can see the Deku tree poking up out of the fog. So the first thing we're looking for is a rock next to a pillar. Got us a pretty good glide there. We glid all the way from up there. It's pretty good. I do have an angry piggo here, though. What are you angry about? The tree branch is badly damaged. Oh no, whatever will we do? Probably just throw it away. equip something else. Yeah, it's a great view from here. Hyrule Castle isn't doing so great. No, not really. Poor old Zelda has been locked up in Hyrule Castle for the past 100 years, battling Ganon, and she is doing her damn best, but even still, you can see some of Ganon's evilness is leaking out, if you will. Okay, we still got a ways to go. There's no Korok seeds along here? Doesn't look like it, according to the interactive map I'm following. This entire bank is actually Korok free, which is a little surprising. Listen, Ganon's redecorating. Hey, Chibi. Oh, that's what he's been up to for the past 100 years. He's been heavily redecorating the place. Oh, so it's actual lore? It's Ganon? Yeah, yeah. All this, like, purple stuff you see is Ganon's, I guess, residual power, for lack of a better word, leaking out of Hyrule Castle. Him and Zelda have been locked in battle inside the castle for the last 100 years, and unfortunately, Zelda's power is starting to fade a little bit. I mean, you can't blame her. She's been doing battle for 100 years straight, so Link has finally decided he's gonna wake up and step in and try to help her out. I like to think of it as his streamers. Ganon's just really into birthdays, so he puts up streamers all year long. Ganon's streamers just flying about here. I like that, Chibi. Alright, well, I'm gonna shut you up first. Sorry. I guess we have to shut you guys up too. And then our Korok seed should be right here somewhere. Spiked Moblin Club, Moblin Arm. On the bright side, by defeating that wolf, we did get some prime meat. How am I? I'm doing well, thank you very much. We've returned to our Breath of the Wild 100% playthrough after some time sort of away from it, which is always fun. I love this game, obviously, one of my all-time favorite games, so it's always nice to return. And I just find it nice and relaxing, walking around and just finding these damn Koroks. Which, speaking of which, there should be one right here somewhere. Unless I didn't mark it correctly. No, it should be here. Oh, it's right there. I see it. Hiding under this rock. Yeah. Bye-bye. Ganon's also got top-tier security. You can see all of his security drones flying around. He ain't messing around when it comes to security. Come on, Link, you can make it. I know, this hill is very steep. But I believe in you. Alright, our next one is up there on the Elma Knolls. Okay. Ganon's keeping everybody out because he's getting ready for the surprise party. Can't be disturbed. He's been planning this surprise party to welcome Link back to the land of the living for the past 100 years. And he's taking it very seriously. He spent the entire budget on streamers. And whatever he had left over, he spent on security bots. And they're making sure that Link isn't gonna ruin his own surprise party. The reason Zelda's been in Hyrule Castle for the last 100 years, she's been helping Ganon out. Nobody knows Link like Zelda, so she figured she'd help him out with the party planning. I like this. This is official lore now. Dang, there's so many wolves around here. Ooh, raw gourmet meat. That was a fancy wolf. That wasn't just a regular wolf. It's a fancy wolf. And then right here, We've got our Korok. Yeah. I think the other wolf ran away after he saw how easily I skewered his friends. Oh, there he is. Yeah, still running. We've got some keys, and then we've got ourselves a shooting exercise. Pinwheel. Oh. I have to get rid of you first, though, aren't I? Okay, now, balloons. Oh, go away! God, y'all always want to be the center of attention, don't you? You want to shoot something else? Shoot us! Just leave me alone. Okay, now, back to our shooting. We've got balloon. Oh, I don't want to use the triple shooter. I just want to use something real basic. Yeah, Traveler's Bow should do the trick. 1, 2. There's the other one. There. Oh. Oh my god. The first two were so easy. This one's making an absolute fool out of me. There we go. Whew. Thankfully I had arrows to spare. Yahaha to you as well. Alright. See if I can recover some of those arrows. I shot them over this way, didn't I? Or was it this way? It's hard to tell now which way it was. Oh, there we go. There's one. I got one back. Okay, next one is down there. Should be an acorn in a log. Luckily, Have Glider will glide. Get us down here easier. Bye to you too. Honestly, this would be a good area for shield surfing as well, if I hadn't already committed to the glide. Be a good spot for the old shield surf. It'd be a totally radical spot, bro. Alrighty. Acorn in log. Doesn't look like it's on this side. Must be on this side. Thank God we got lots of arrows. Because all of these really require it. Bye-bye. Now, next up is sort of this way. I don't have the tower unlocked for this area, so fortunately it is literally uncharted territory, but it's over there next to that stand of trees, I'm pretty sure. There is a freaking horde of bats following me. Holy shit! Oh my god. That was, wow. That was a lot of bats. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop that immediately. Knock him off his horse. He's infinitely less dangerous. Plus, I saved the poor horse from a lifetime of having to deal with that guy. You're welcome, horsey. You owe me one. Okay, I think there's a rock on top of this tree. Yeah. Come to me, Korok. Come to me. Yahaha. And then while we're here, we can actually unlock a memory as well. Should be a memory right here. For, yes, here it is. One of Link's memories from 100 years ago before he went into his eternal sleep. The castle looked a little different in that photo. Ganon didn't have the streamers up yet.
There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things. This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own. Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one. This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste it.
One of my favorite parts about playing this game was uncovering those memories. There's something about seeing the relationship between Link and Zelda that is so heartwarming. I just love the character of Zelda in this game. She has so much personality, so much spirit. You know, she's not just a princess. She's a fully developed character, and so finding those little memories like that was always such a treat. So I love even rewatching them, even though I've seen them a number of times by now. I just think it's so sweet and silly to see Link and Zelda's relationship, and their relationship really is so fleshed out in this game. And the more you learn about Zelda through little moments like that, the more you're determined to save her from that never-ending party that Ganon is throwing in Hyrule Castle, you know? You gotta save that sweet little twerp. Alright, we'll probably grab a couple more Koroks here now, and then we'll call it a day. Next up, yeah, there's fairy lights right here. You can see that pretty clearly. This little colorful rainbow thing. This is a Korok. Oh, I pressed A! There we go. Okay. Yeah, ha. And from here, we're going, oh, there's one, yeah, one up here, and then there's a shrine there. That'll be perfect, actually. We'll grab these two things, and then we can call it a day. So I'm gonna head this way. There's another stable over there as well, which we should also grab. She has a side to her that is such a gem, being so kind and gentle, and then she shows how strong she is and how determined she can be, just from the looks and how the VA chose to make her sound. Absolutely, Chibi. Like, I think this iteration of Zelda is my favorite iteration of Zelda from all the games. And I mean, it's kind of easy because in the early games, she wasn't fleshed out as a character at all. She was kind of just a princess. And, you know, so it's only actually been sort of a recent development that they've really been giving Zelda a personality, which is a shame. You know, she should have had more of a personality before now. But yeah, I do really like this version of Zelda. And then of course she's explored even further in Tears of the Kingdom, which is really awesome as well. Now there is a Korok seed somewhere here in the stable? No, I'm looking in the wrong area. That's why. It's not here at the stable. It's actually here? Here. Okay, well that's fine. While we're here, we can check out the stable. Usually Beetle's always around for me to buy some more arrows, so we'll certainly take advantage of that. Although, did I speak too soon? Beetle! Where are you? Maybe Beetle is not here. Oh no, there he is. He's never far. Hi. I do really enjoy your company, and by company I mean stock of arrows, so I'll take them all, please. You can never have too many arrows. We've come through so many instances in the game where I didn't have arrows. We finally collected enough money that I can just buy all the arrows that I want, and we never need to run into that misfortune of not having arrows ever again. So whenever I have the opportunity, I stock up on those arrows. Hey, Koner! Wow! That's a blast from the past. It has been a long time. Hyrule is great, thank you. We are working on my 100% completion run of Breath of the Wild. This is stream, I believe it's stream number 6. We started this challenge at the beginning of the year, and we did 5 streams throughout January and early February, and then I took a break. We were playing some other things, and now we're back. So I believe this is stream number 6, so still fairly early into the process, and if you know anything about Breath of the Wild, then you'll know achieving 100% completion is actually quite challenging. There's a lot you need to do, so all of that is to say we're still very much in the early days, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I've been finding it just sort of a relaxing experience. I love Breath of the Wild. I've played it multiple times, but this is the first time I've ever come in and tried to do the 100% completion challenge, so it's been relaxing in that I already know what to expect of this game. It feels like, you know, coming home to Hyrule. I've spent so many hundreds of hours here, and it's sort of low stakes because we're just hanging out and having a good time and trying to find all those pesky Korok seeds. So this will be the plan actually for our weekend streams for the rest of the month. Every either Saturday or Sunday, depends on the weekend. We'll be here playing Breath of the Wild and working on our completion percentage. Drawing parabolas. Oh wow, I didn't know we were going back to high school math. Okay. What are we doing here? We've got this ball. And then do we need to shoot the ball or do we need to shoot me too? I feel like when in doubt, shoot us both. You know? Okay. We could, no. Looks like we can only shoot one at a time, so I guess we're shooting the ball. The good thing is that I obviously haven't memorized the solutions to all of these various shrines. It's been a number of years since I played Breath of the Wild. So every shrine is still, you know, a puzzling challenge that we need to figure out together. Because while some elements sort of jog my memory, it's not a for sure thing that I remember what's happening. Okay, so this knocks it back and forth, and then what happens if I do that? Okay. I'm going to pick that up before it falls. We're gonna place that right here for a second. And then what happens if I shoot that again? Okay. So now I should be able to get that chest, I think. Yeah. Nice. Thunderblade! Whoa! A magical sword forged and refined by lightning from the Hyrule Hills. When the blade shines with a golden light, it will electrocute enemies struck by it. Okay, that's actually pretty damn cool. And then from here, rotate. That's the way it needs to be. So now we put the ball down there. Goes over there. Then it should go... Oh, I've got to break those boxes. Hang on. Shit. Do I have any fire arrows? No, I got a bomb arrow, though. That'll do it. That'll do it. Except now, I've got to launch myself over there to give the ball its final push. Alright. Geronimo! Geronimo! Third time's the charm. Geronimo! Nice. Alrighty, folks. Well, we'll grab another shrine here, and then I think we'll call it a day. It's another productive stream here. I should have kept a count of how many shrines and Korok seeds we found in this particular stream, but I think we found roughly 30 Korok seeds and roughly 8 shrines, so fairly decent stream in terms of collectibles. And of course we had to get back on our feet after so much time away. I had to figure out what buttons to press and all that stuff, so it kind of slowed us down a little bit. But regardless, I think the most important part is I had a very relaxing time here. We're going to end today's stream with 28 shrines and 153 Korok seeds. Just a drop in the bucket in terms of what we need, but hey, we love the productivity, right? And as I was saying, the most important part of the fact is that I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys here today, and honestly, it was just, again, so relaxing. It was the perfect Sunday afternoon activity, if you ask me. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me here this afternoon. I hope you guys also enjoyed our return to Hyrule. As I was saying before, going forward, we will be streaming Breath of the Wild on the weekends for the remainder of the month. So we'll be live again next Saturday. The next 2 Saturdays in a row, actually, we'll be live here with some more Breath of the Wild. So thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. Hopefully I'll see you guys back here next weekend for Zelda. If not, we actually are, we do have a stream before then as well. Every Monday this month, we're working on the brand new puzzle roguelike game Blueprints. So we will be live tomorrow night with Blueprints. So hopefully I'll see you guys either tomorrow for Blueprints or Saturday for Breath of the Wild. Regardless, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever that looks like. If you're celebrating Mother's Day, if you're just chilling out, relaxing, regardless, I hope it's a good one. Thanks again for hanging out, and hopefully I will see you guys back here again really soon. Bye, guys.